scene in that movie where there's a spirit,
Okay.
that a bad spirit enters this woman's body.
Oh man. And talking about spirit, I hope today's contest lives up to the spirit. After what we saw, people are still not recovered from yesterday's game. Mumbai versus Chennai. Vintage Tala Dhoni.
I wasn't here, but when I went on social media, I got to know, my God, everyone was talking about Dhoni.
Absolutely. Tala Dhoni, man.
You must be really happy.
You should. I wish we had recorded previously 1-2 balls. I shouted, MS Dhoni, MS Dhoni. It could be heard even in the opposite room.
How many? 17 runs he needed?
16 runs were needed of the final over.
And then wicket of the first ball.
Yes.
Pretorius got LBW and
Bravo got a crucial single.
I'm saying that's okay. I think Pretorius' innings also was really
very important. Absolutely, absolutely. It was like, see, that scoop that he hit of Bumrah was so crucial.
But do you think this win would make a difference?
It shall, because remember 2021 Chennai's fading fortunes got a boost after they defeated the Mumbai Indians, remember, on resumption in the UAE.
That is true, but my point is they are still
have to do
far
it on a
away
consistent basis,
from the
yes.
pack. No, there are teams on 10 points now, and
Yeah.
there'll be another team that'll reach like if SRH wins tomorrow,
And if
they could go to 10 against RCB.
and if RR win today, they'll get to 10.
So
it's going to be pretty jam packed, but yeah, they can at least try.
aren't RR already on 10?
I think GT are on 10.
Okay, yes, RR on 8. RCB are also on 10.
RR could have been on 6 had
Yeah,
Yajuvendra
yeah.
Chahal not got them back into the contest.
I still want to talk about that pose, man. That
Of
meme
course.
pose. He himself said that this was a meme in 2019
yes.
when he was sitting
He
on
can
the
say,
sidelines.
"Kabhi kabhi lagta hai apunich Bhagwan hai." That is the thing. But yeah,
No.
today it's the birth of a new rivalry. I've given this a new rivalry.
How is this a new rivalry?
It's a new name I'm giving. Namankaran I'm giving.
Oh,
It is
Namkaran.
Namkaran. It is the Thar rivalry, the Thar derby.
The Thar derby.
Rajasthan, and on the opposite end is Delhi. Whatever happens, dust storm comes from the Thar
It
desert.
could be. It could be the Aravali derby also for
Can
that
make
matter.
it for Delhi,
It
Punjab,
could be the
though.
Aravali derby also.
Yes, that
Because the Aravalis reach almost Haryana, Faridabad and all.
Yep.
And they
But yesterday's dust storm will disagree with you, man. All that dust came from the Thar desert, and that's why I've given this the Thar derby.
the Thar derby.
Yes, but I
Hello,
mean,
Nikhil.
Hi, Nikhil. Yes,
Gents, how are you?
we are great.
We are good. We are
today,
looking forward to a great
Nikhil
contest.
and Siddhant will be beaming away to glory because they won their cricket match.
Yes.
Yeah.
A birdie
we did.
in Noida tells me
We
that they
did.
thrashed.
And both of us together picked up 5 wickets.
And our producer Saransh also.
We picked 6. Saransh also.
Come
got
on,
6
man.
wickets.
So
We-
this small little baby called Sports Tuck and Sports Today beat the big mothership.
Yep,
AajTak.
AajTak, yes. So you guys are on cloud 9, like how I was when MS Dhoni.
I'm
helped
really
Chennai
happy.
win.
So am I.
Yes.
What a great start to the day.
Yes.
So, and it was a good close game.
It was a good close game. And I took the final 2 wickets. I was so happy with my
Very
personal performance also. Nikhil, by the way, batted also well. He probably should have scored a few more runs because of the way he was batting. He looked in great nick.
So he gave a Sehwag
Just-
start.
I couldn't go give the start because I was late as usual.
Nikhil came late.
Oh, so you were timed out. You couldn't bat until the.
No, I went 2 down. Otherwise, I would have opened. But I went 2 down. Okay.
Okay.
But it was a good pace.
Weren't the
good
openers dismissed for first ball ducks like the Mumbai Indians? First over?
No, but yesterday,
No.
by the way, Uthappa was the only opener who scored runs.
Yes.
Gaikwad also got out for
Gaikwad
a duck.
also, yes.
So 3 guys out for a duck.
I know. But seriously, today, why I'm saying Dhoni is still the greatest finisher? Because there are 2 pretenders to the throne who claim to take forward Dhoni's legacy forward. One is Rishabh Pant, another Sanju Samson. Clash of those 2 today.
I thought he's going to say Riyan Parag.
There are many clashes today.
Ria, yeah, but I won't talk about one clash. It makes me hungry talking about that one clash.
Yes.
Kulcha.
Kulcha.
Kuldeep versus Yajuvendra.
Today Rajasthan Royals put out a photo of a kulcha, okay, like a proper kulcha, and I looked
Amritsari
at it.
kulcha.
I looked at it and the herbs on it, and I'm like, man, I'm hungry looking at it. I was just showing it to him a little while back.
I normally not a big fan of chole bhature and kulcha, but that looked mouth-watering.
Chole
Seriously.
bhature
You have to
kulcha.
eat the good kulchas
At the good place.
from Amritsar.
Amritsar.
Do you know
Amritsari
actually kulchas are only Amritsari.
Yes.
And wherever you get kulcha, the original ones even today, and now they've started manufacturing locally, but the good kulchas still come from Amritsar.
But in cricket terms, the good kulcha does not come from Amritsar.
Yes.
They come from Delhi and Rajasthan currently now. Actually, Delhi, Haryana. It was
Actually,
from Haryana, yes.
Close by.
Close by, yes.
UP.
UP,
also.
UP. One is from
UP
One is
and
UP,
Haryana.
yes.
One is
Kuldeep
Kanpur.
is UP. Yuzvendra Chahal is Haryana.
Haryana, Jind,
Yeah. Jind Haryana. Now stays in Gurgaon.
Gurgaon, yes. So, very interesting clashes that I'm looking
So
forward to.
many. Acha, what is this? This is our match.
Yeah, this is our match.
Yes.
It gets recorded. It gets recorded. Our match.
Oh.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
You're on par with IPL.
That is me in the grey shirt.
Yeah.
Nikhil.
Oh yeah.
And which sector is this? Where is this? In?
This is right next to my house, 121.
But how will you show? One camera has to be there, no?
Oh,
Oh,
my God.
Saransh is showing his bowling
Yes,
first.
I'll show.
Arey Saransh.
Ah,
Oh,
he nails the fuller length pretty well.
My celebration, I'll show that to you.
My celebration.
Yeah, when you took that wicket off.
Oh, I didn't know that.
man. Even I'll also be interested in that. I want to see how Nikhil celebrates. Is it all
I had
Aussie
no
style
idea.
aggression?
Today, actually,
No.
all 3 wickets that I took, I did not celebrate even once. I realized.
Yeah.
I usually get like
You're a
pumped out
thorough
or something.
professional.
Today I was like, no, what thorough professional. I just did not celebrate for some reason. I don't know.
Even
why.
I didn't.
No, but I loved it that Nikhil got hit, but he came back in such a good way.
Yeah, as a spinner, you should.
Yeah.
That's why. I just wanted
That
to tell
loopy
people-
ball, he went again and he
Yeah.
got.
Well, if you see this, even upcoming cricketers would like to see this video for tips, I will just say.
Second ball. So this was a main batsman.
Okay.
The wickets already happened.
Yes.
So basically, as a spinner, you should be happy
Absolutely.
that the batsman is hitting you. So this is their main batsman.
Okay.
This is my first over.
This is Ankit.
Shashank Singh.
Yeah, we can show this guy.
We can show this. This
Yeah,
is
we own the copyright, I think.
Yeah, this is not. This is me bowling.
This is
See the
Nikhil bowling a
flight
loopy.
there.
And he,
Delivery.
wow, what dip! That
That's
dip
what the
was
keeper
key.
was saying.
Yes.
Were you going to like give the umpire a high five or something? It looked like that you were going to give the umpire a high five.
No.
See?
See the dip on the ball.
But
Oh man, what a dip!
and I was a deep mid wicket.
And this
Okay.
guy is whacking the bat considering he's been.
No celebration, yeah. I just said
Yeah.
ki it was done. Easy peasy.
Exactly. Was it the heat that was not letting you celebrate much?
No, I don't celebrate. I knew he'll be out.
Oh,
No,
man.
seriously. Even that guy who was hitting me for sixes,
Yeah.
I was like, no, just I will get him. And good he is hitting.
I
sixes.
put him in pressure also in my over after
Yes, yes.
0.2, 1 for 1. That's the
Yeah.
point of the video. And
Oh, I didn't know this. I will see this now.
Yeah, we like this ground you can watch the footage.
I got
everything.
whacked also 2-3 sixes. But then
yes.
that's what spinners are, huh?
Absolutely.
You have to get whacked.
see, the more you flight, the more people hit you, the more chances that you have of taking a wicket.
Exactly what I was saying.
Exactly. So,
I was saying exactly.
wow. And you're the Tambe, you're the Dark Knight.
Oh, show us
We
our
are Dark Knights
batting. You're
11.
not showing our batting.
He's gonna show your batting.
And there's the Tambe 11. Oh man. Kaun hai? Praveen Tambe is really
This
spawned
is
off.
me taking strike.
with your old days pads.
Yes.
His action kind of resembles that West Indian off-spinner, Nehemiah Perry. Kind of the way how you used to that flight in particular. And not much, it's not so hard
No,
on the
but I
body.
love the fact that he got tonged for 2 sixes.
Yeah.
He still bowled that loopy delivery and he got his wicket.
I know, he played on the
Yeah.
batsman's ego. Like how
I loved it.
like how Dhoni played on Pollard's ego.
Oh, that's me walking in, taking strike.
It's
the
like how
first-
Dhoni played with Pollard's ego that day. He hit him for a 6, but the next ball caught.
But also that plan has been working for some 10 years now, man.
Which one?
The Dhoni Pollard
No,
thing.
actually,
where Dhoni keeps a fielder straight.
Yeah.
it's worked only now. In 21, it didn't work because he was hitting everything out of the park.
No.
But why doesn't that plan work of bowling outside the off stump to MS Dhoni? Why did Jaidev Unadkat not do that?
Exactly.
You know that this is exactly how people are going to. This is his arc, and Jaidev Unadkat gave it there.
Gave it to him.
So boom.
And in the previous match, he was nailing those wide Yorkers outside off. I don't know
Yeah.
why he didn't go for it. And by the way,
Boss.
okay, trivia question: has Dhoni
He
hit a
lost
century?
his marbles thinking that Dhoni is there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that was just pressure. That was just pressure
Yep.
that the biggest finisher
Yes.
is at the opposite end. You have to bowl to him and you're like,
Yeah.
oh no. See, because he started off really well.
Yes.
A wicket of the first ball, a single of the second ball.
And then a 6.
14 runs you need of the last 4 balls. It feels like the batting team will find it very difficult,
Yeah.
right? But then comes Dhoni and you are already sweating.
I know.
Yeah.
I think so. He lost because of the
Yes.
pressure.
Okay, trivia. Has MS Dhoni hit an IPL century?
IPL century now.
He must have hit in some way. I am telling you because he
He
must be
has.
thinking.
Yesterday-
Not out, you will.
No. Yesterday, he hit 16 runs of Jaidev Unadkat.
100 not out.
100 against Unadkat only of 42 balls in his entire IPL career. He's got the fastest century against one bowler in the IPL, and that is against Jaidev Unadkat. 100 of 42. There are 4 such instances, by the way.
So that is precisely why
Yeah.
I think Unadkat was already worried when Dhoni was at the.
That is why they are
other end.
saying, that's why they are saying, why did they bowl Unadkat? It's an unsolved mystery in the history of the IPL. Sandeep Sharma has been hit for 100 runs by Suresh Raina.
Yeah.
AB de Villiers has hit 100 runs of Suresh Raina, and Paulie has hit 100
A.B. de
runs
Villiers has hit 100 runs of Suresh Raina.
of Sandeep Sharma.
Of Sandeep Sharma.
Sandeep Sharma and Kyron Pollard has 100 runs of Ravindra Jadeja.
Oh ho, Pollard loves facing Jadeja then.
Yes. So,
Chalo, let's get down. Vineet is saying, please get down to doing some analysis.
That's true.
yes.
That's
Okay.
what we start discussing now.
Yep.
Vineet, we have fun, yaar. Indulge us also once in a while, na?
Feel like again Mushtaq bowling.
Sakleen, bada bola.
Sakleen, like that's not a bad comparison at all. Nikhil, you should feel very happy.
I'm
proud.
very happy.
Very
I'm
proud.
too big Sakleen
Very
Mushtaq
proud.
fan.
yeah. Brilliant. Genius for the Dusra.
Yes. Anmol Singh is asking, Nikhil sir, who's the best death bowler of India in recent T20I? I think if at the moment, Jasprit Bumrah.
Jasprit.
I don't think you can look beyond Jasprit Bumrah.
Can't look beyond.
Few years ago, Bhuvneshwar Kumar.
Yes.
Yeah. That 2016-17 season,
Maybe
that
among
time,
international
Bhuvi was
bowlers apart
amazing.
from India, I would look at Josh Hazelwood. Has really come into his own as a death bowler.
Yeah.
Josh Hazelwood, because in the last couple of seasons, especially in the Sri Lanka series and in the games in the IPL, whenever he's performed, he's done really well in the
Imagine a test bowler that they thought would not have success
Seriously.
in T20s. I think that happened the other way for Bumrah. Had so much success in
Yeah.
limited overs cricket.
But he's a
And somebody I used to work with used to tell me all the time that the moment he comes into the test side, you will see how good a bowler he is. Bumrah came to the test side. Michael Holding might not like him, but boss,
Brilliant.
Bumrah has been phenomenal.
The records that he has, I don't think any other bowler
Arey, the
coming up can
jack
match
back,
him.
the jack back, no, that you get, and if you get even one to swing away, you just put so much doubt in the minds
And
of
the key
the batsmen.
factor behind
Amazing.
India's Sena wins in the last couple of years.
Yeah,
Bumrah's
but
bowling.
I think this has been the revelation with Virat Kohli's captaincy.
Yes.
The Indian pace bowling attack has improved manifold.
Ishan, Shami, Bumrah, man. Potent.
Okay, Mohit Rora is saying, Nikhil sir, please predict who will take more wickets between Kulcha.
Kulcha.
I'm going with Chahal. If I had to pick one.
I think Chahal.
Chahal, me too. Because he's in superb form.
It's a battle of the Kulcha. Imagine Kuldeep is bowling so well, yet Yuzi is so far ahead. That
Yes.
just tells you how well
Yuzi's got
is bowling.
17 wickets
17
and
wickets.
Kuldeep has 13.
13.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That Kuldeep is bowling so well, is having a dream season, yet Yuzi is ahead of him.
Ahead
So it
of
tells
him.
you how
Brilliant.
good
I mean,
Yuzi has been. But what a contest.
That match, he was in that zone against KKR. Rajasthan Royals had lost it. Iyer was going so strong. 4 wickets in that over.
What was that?
I can do it down if permission granted then.
You have all the permission. Maybe do it if he
If he does it again.
if he does well.
I don't think he'll do it again now.
Yeah.
Love Rami is saying Rajasthan is a favourite tonight. It seems Butler will score up to 1,000 runs in this season and can break the all-time highest run scorers record. Love is simple but powerful and effective batting. Okay, there are 2 questions in this. Firstly, is Rajasthan the favourite?
Yes, I would say, because Delhi, that middle order is almost non-existent. Roman Powell's not performed. That's the big concern. You are only reliant on Warner and Shaw to get you starts. Rishabh Pant has not stepped up. But to be fair to them, they haven't gotten chances. Delhi have been so dominant. Extremes.
I think I'll have to agree, but my point is that even Rajasthan bowling, I'm not too sure about.
That fifth
I think
bowler.
Neither
not
am I.
fifth bowler also.
Yeah.
There's Ashwin as well, who's gone for a few runs this season. Hasn't picked up many wickets, even though he got Andre Russell out
But
in the
that
last
would
game.
have boosted him to do something
Andre Russell
now.
out in the last game, but for me, I'll go with Delhi this game.
So how I saw there are 3 very good contests in this match. There is the Kuldeep versus Chahal. There is the Samson versus Rishabh Pant because two wicket-keeper batsmen competing with the same squad. Then there's Warner versus Butler. In all three contests, I think Rajasthan have the edge.
Yes.
Between Butler, Warner, you'll have to say Butler. Between Pant, Samson, okay, you can even say at a tie, whatever. They both had okay season. But between Kuldeep, Chahal, again Chahal is ahead. So in these three contests, Rajasthan has got the edge over Delhi.
Yep.
But again, I think it's too close to call. Also, if Rajasthan had a great win, so did Delhi. What a dominating win they had against Punjab. So
all the bowlers contributed. Lalit Yadav,
It
Akshar
was the
Patel.
most one-sided game of the season.
Yes.
True.
Indeed. I mean, but the best part is...
eclipsing the SRH Rajasthan game. The second most
Oh, the
one-sided.
second most one-sided game.
Yeah, that was because Rajasthan had killed the game with the bat. That is the thing. But
The other question, will Butler go past the 1,000 runs mark?
oh man, that is very difficult.
I don't think so.
I
I don't think so.
Let's see if he scores another 50 or 60 here. Then he might be on course because at the same stage when Kohli had the 973 runs, Butler is actually ahead.
375 years got,
Yes,
right?
he's actually ahead of Kohli. So if he scores another 50 here and Delhi have chosen to bowl, so that's 35 on 35.
But Wankhede, if I'm not wrong, the last two games, the side batting first has won.
Yep.
Overall also, I mean, agreed, teams chasing one more, but it's not that lopsided this season.
This season it isn't.
It is.
It is actually 60-40 if you look
Also,
at it.
60-40.
Also, Rajasthan has batted well when they've been sent into bat. They have usually
Batting first, they've done
batting
well.
first, they've done really well. They have
The
put up big scores.
First game only, that SRH game.
last game
they batted
also.
first, last
Wasim
game.
Jafar had
Butler-
said, because if you want to, Rajasthan haven't chased well. Rajasthan haven't, so Delhi should bat first. That's what
They should
Wasim
have.
Jafar had said.
And the pitch report says it's a belter again.
Oh,
But
man.
Wankhede, I thought has the lowest, this may be a belter, but amongst all stadium,
Yeah,
Wankhede has got the
first-
lowest average.
Yeah, the first 3 games were low. Now it is.
But
picked
now
up.
I think that is picked up. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but overall, if you take all venues, it's the lowest
Average-wise,
average
it is-
score.
yes, yes.
Lowest average score is coming in Wankhede.
And Wankhede, imagine Wankhede, which is like bowlers get tonged here, man.
I know.
They do. But it helps fast bowlers.
It does. But we have not seen that help that much because I remember previous IPLs 2018,
At
19,
least there was a feel like
there was bounce and swing. Here it's not there. That red soil, I don't know what has happened.
DCs and changed.
Yeah, expected.
No changes in
such
the-
a dominant win. You
No,
want
and
to make
anyway,
changes.
your 2 overseas options are down with COVID, so can't help it. Mitchell Marsh and Tim Seifert are down with.
And I still like Mitchell Marsh would have probably played, but I don't think Seifert
Yeah.
would have played even if.
Oh,
he
by
was
the way, a
fit.
third overseas also in quarantine, not COVID positive.
The
Ricky
coach.
Ponting.
the coach.
Yeah, Ponting is not available today because his family member tested positive, so he will have to be in quarantine. So, but they've got 4 legendary assistant coaches. Praveen Amre, a great India player.
Ajit
Ajit
Agarkar.
Ajit
Agarkar.
Agarkar, one of the best Indian bowlers who continuously got trolled, and that is why I will not believe in Indian cricket fans thinking,
James Hopes,
okayish.
and then Shane Watson.
the legend of CSK.
Since we were talking about good death bowlers, Abhi Adhikari says Natarajan can be a great T20 death bowler if he stays fit. Yeah, he
Agreed.
does well at the death.
Both teams unchanged.
But at the moment, you're looking at Jasprit Bumrah, Natarajan, huge difference. But yes,
Yes.
Natarajan has done well in the opportunity. Hazelwood did good. Sachit is pointing out, we spoke about how good Hazelwood has been in the death. That's true. Sanskar Saxena has an interesting take, and let's spend some time discussing. He said, should Riyan Parag be sent up the order? He's not getting enough time. I think there is merit in that.
Doesn't he bat at number 3 for Assam?
Actually,
He does. I'm saying, not a bad idea to give him some batting time.
Could be.
Because he's not getting a lot of chance to bat where he is. The problem is now you've also got Karun Nair.
Yeah.
And he's not the kind of guy who can come lower down the order and tonk it. So he'll have to bat higher. Then if you don't get Sanju Samson to bat higher up the order, you'll say you're wasting him. So there are a lot of issues.
because you've
that
got
way.
2 sheet anchors, if you put them in the middle order, the scoring rate might stifle.
No, but I
Exactly.
think it's still not a bad ploy to send in Riyan Parag because what is his role in the side? To go out and smash 4s and 6s, right?
I'm guessing.
That is what we assume his role is.
Yes.
So I'm thinking, why not?
If in Shane's
Just send him at 3 and see. You have sent Ravi Chandran Ashwin to bat at 3.
oh, yeah.
So why
at
not
the
Riyan
same
Parag?
venue, at the same
Why
venue.
not Riyan Parag?
I know. I hope they do.
And the other purpose that serves is that maybe in crucial games, he may have to come good with the bat when you're stuck. and you haven't got the start that Josh Butler always gives you, in that case you need him. But can you expect him to fire when he hasn't got a lot of time?
What
to play?
if
That's
from
why I sent him a bit high.
7 from 1 it becomes 7 for 2 or that could also be possible, no?
Yeah, it is. But I think you can.
But I'm saying, yeah, why not? Like, my point is, everybody's been talking about his talent and that he could finish games off. Probably not
But
a bad
probably, if suppose, let's assume, Karun and Rian bat at 3 and 4.
No,
No, just this is a scenario. Supposing if they bat at 3 and 4, don't they have the firepower in Hetmeyer and Samson to make it up?
No, but again,
Yeah,
the
but
criticism
no.
will be you wasted Samson.
I think it's useless to keep Samson for what last
Exactly.
6-7 overs.
Exactly.
Yes.
He's one of your best batsmen in that side.
Yeah.
You can't waste him. And for me, irrespective of anything, if it's 12-13 overs, you send Hetmeyer.
Hetmeyer, yeah.
Because
But one more guy will have to.
He's been playing really well.
One more person has to step up in the Rajasthan team, and that's Devdutt Padikkal.
Yes.
Padikkal showed glimpses of form in that match against KKR, but he has to step up.
80
and there's
18 ball
Yashasvi
24.
Jaiswal because he didn't get too many chances.
Yep.
And you would want to give him a longer rope. So if Devdutt doesn't do well,
Yes.
there
Yeah.
could be a change there.
Padikkal scored 18 ball 24 in the
Four,
last game.
yeah.
He has scored 137, 143, and apart from that, nothing.
Nothing.
So,
Yep.
and considering what we have seen of him in RCB,
I know, seriously.
it actually feels like that he's not performing.
Maybe he's feeling
like
homesick.
to what the kind of talent he possesses.
Maybe he's feeling homesick.
Everyone is homesick.
They are all in
The
Mumbai, man.
players, yeah.
No, I'm not playing for Bangalore. I wanted to play for Bangalore. Like how Chahal is always saying, I wanted to be
No,
there
but-
for RCB.
But he's not feeling homesick on the field now. He's picking up the wickets.
Also, पैसा बोलता है.
वैसा बोलता है, absolutely.
In IPL auctions,
No, but
whoever has paid him more, he'll go to them.
As
6
a player,
crores, right?
you will also be proud of playing for any team that
Yeah.
plays.
You got
picked
picked for a certain price.
Exactly, yeah.
6 crores, right?
Though I was very surprised Rajasthan picked him because I thought you retained Yashasvi Jaiswal.
Yes.
Suddenly you are picking another opener. Now they've kept left out
6
Jaiswal.
crores, right? You split for them.
No, 9 crores or something.
9?
I think so.
Yash Vilankar is saying RR
Could
is
be
playing good.
7.5 also.
But their middle order needs to pull up the sock. It's only Hetmeyer performing exceptionally well. Also, all-rounder is the missing link. Yash, agreed with you.
Yep.
I think if Josh Butler doesn't fire, then even Hetmeyer is going to come into pressure. See what is happening now. Hetmeyer is coming in a position where the team is doing well. So he can play without any pressure in him. It's going to be in situation where you've lost quick wickets up top. And if Hetmeyer has to come, then we'll have to see what his approach is. Right now, he can play attacking cricket because that base is set, and
Yep.
that middle order does look weak. Karun Nair, as they've got him, so
Yep.
obviously tells you that not too many options. But Riyan Parag again hasn't got too many chances. Has been playing for a very long time, but that middle order also wouldn't give me a lot of confidence if I was a Rajasthan fan. So we've pointed that out.
That is true. Also, Devdutt Padikkal 7.75 crores.
7.75. Right.
Raman Singh is saying, Nikhil sir, speak from your heart. Will you choose VK and Rohit even after this year's World Cup in T20 squad? Good question, Raman Singh, because what I like about your question is you're talking about after the T20 World Cup. So after the T20 World Cup, I may not choose them depending on how the T20 World Cup goes. If I see another T20 World Cup with disappointment like we have last time around, and these two not helping the team do well, then maybe it would be time for India to rethink their T20 strategy, start afresh for the next wheel, and then I agree with you, that's when I may look beyond Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma in T20.
Yes.
Agreed. But the operative word here that you have sent in your question is after the T20 World Cup. Yes, I would want to reconsider it after the T20 World Cup, not now.
No.
For this T20 World Cup, they have to be
They
there.
have to be there.
Two of the best players that you've got, how can they not be there?
Also, not to forget, make your teams quickly.
On
so that
Gamezy,
don't
yes.
forget.
Only 20 minutes to go for the
I'll have to
match.
be very careful because...
Did you win that day?
No.
No, because what happened?
Very poor.
Mukesh Chaudhary ensured that everybody's fantasy went for a toss.
As I said in my match report
Yes.
that I'll start doing now every day.
Of course.
That will be like some important points of what the match saw, because not everyone can see a 1 hour show, so I'll do a 3-minute
Yep.
video. In that I said that now Mukesh Chaudhary will be second favorite Mukesh of MS Dhoni.
Of course.
After the legendary
Legend of Mukesh Chand Mathur.
Yeah, exactly. Who is a
Yes.
big fan of. His favorite song is
Main Pal
Pal
Do.
Do
Ah,
Pal Ka Shayar
I
Hoon.
mean, That
Of
gave
course,
me a
who-
different dimension when Dhoni had that. in the background.
Also the way he put out that video,
brilliant.
brilliant. I can't say, because I am telling you, everybody was running. Oh, Dhoni is retired. Dhoni has announced his retirement.
Yes.
Dhoni has announced his retirement. That is how it became, because nobody knew, and it came as a shock and surprise
For the
at the same
first time, I had checked my Instagram at 7:30. For the first time, because I was like freelancing and I had done my work. Suddenly a notification of MS Dhoni's come up. What? And then I said, oh, okay, let me check it. Has he really announced his retirement? And then I said, I'll chip in with one more article. So it was unbelievable.
9 crores, Saidhattu said, for...
No,
No, 7.75.
DDP.
Okay, good.
I said 9.5, but then I remembered that it was 7.5 or something, but then it was 7.7.
Yep.
Anish Nakra is saying, I'm a big DC fan. It's incredible to see how DC is putting such great performances despite so much happening around them. I think that's a very good point. We had pointed it last time around. It couldn't have been easy for a team with so much uncertainty around, players testing positive, you don't know who will be available or not. And they've lost out on crucial players like Mitchell Marsh, his replacement. So those are two crucial players that they're missing. And yet, despite all of this, to put up the performance that they put last time around,
Superb mental strength.
Absolutely.
Also, I feel
Brave.
their Indian players are much better than some of the other teams.
Yes.
In terms of the quality they bring to the table, players like Lalit Yadav, we don't talk about them much, but have been doing well. In the first 2 games also, he scored a few runs. Last game picked up a couple of wickets. And there's Akshar Patel, such a utility player, will bowl 4 overs, can bat lower down the order.
Economy.
And he, by the way, last game it was surprising that they did not give the man of the match award to him, because he deserved it more than Kuldeep Yadav.
Yes. No, Kuldeep said it in the post.
Yeah, Kuldeep said it, but I am saying Akshar before that did not do a lot with the ball, but won them 2 games with the bat.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of all-rounder you are looking at. Very underrated.
Let us not forget,
very underrated.
it was Akshar's economy and pressure building in the middle overs that was a key factor in Delhi Capitals reaching the final. Everybody credited Akshar for that, because he would bottle up the middle overs so well.
The only weakness that I see now, few weaknesses, not the only that you see in the
middle
Delhi
order.
team. One, Roman Powell not coming to the party.
Yep.
Sarfraz Khan also, he's had a stop-start thing. You've given him chances, then dropped him. Also didn't get a lot of chance to bat.
Yes.
Lalit Yadav has been good with the bat, but he's your 6th bowling option.
Yes.
I'm not too sure. He got a wicket last time, but that wasn't a
2
great
wickets he
delivery.
got.
2 wickets, yeah. But I just think that he needs to come good with the ball. He just doesn't inspire a lot of confidence in me as a bowler. And then so you have to live with just 5 bowlers. Biggest positive for them has been Khalil Ahmed. He's doing far better than anyone
Khalil,
expected
brilliant.
to do. Yeah.
Yep.
He's been really
Has
outstanding.
been
Resurgence.
consistently picking 2 or 3 wickets every game.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's kind of a resurgence after he was left out in the dark by SRH. It's been a good comeback for him.
Also very surprising. I thought Chetan Sakaria will start over him, but they clearly Ponting saw something.
Ponting, after all.
Aditya Deshmukh has a question. Dare you to answer this. Hello everyone, I have a question. Why is RR sticking with Rihan Parag even though he's not performing? Same for Vijay Shankar for Gujarat Titans. Anyone?
See, Vijay Shankar, I think
Aditya, you don't see our shows very often.
Yeah, clearly, because otherwise you would have seen us talk about Rihan Parag, Vijay Shankar quite a bit.
Rihan Parag is eternal. You can't drop him. He's undroppable because he can do something which we can't see.
Do stand up and do.
Oh man,
What does he do with?
the bihu?
He does something that we can now do, which is
Of
bihu.
course, which is the bihu.
Which is you learn the he did such a bad bihu
First
time, but second time he improved.
No, now and after
got
that he's been
9.
practicing.
Yes.
When the show is not on. There.
Something
see.
like this.
No, do this also, na? The both hands
This
one.
is the chicken dance you're doing.
Yeah,
That.
that.
No, and on the waist.
On the waist also.
Yeah. Now he's got it.
Sidvi, you
He
do this.
practiced. He's been
I'm
practicing.
saying Sidvi, you do this 3 yards,
When
you'll
the
start
cameras
losing.
are not on, he practices.
Because I remember Jagga Jasus, that song, no? Yehi umar hai kar le galti se. It's a bihu inspired thing, no?
Jagga Jasus, I've not even seen. That's Ranbir Kapoor's movie.
Yeah,
I've not seen it.
Yehi umar hai kar le galti se mistake.
What all you watch, man?
That song, when I went to Sri Lanka, was a rage. In every street and everything in the stadium, they would play that song. Yehi umar hai kar le galti se mistake.
Like now that Sri Lankan song is a rage here.
Yes. Yohani, I guess,
Yeah,
right? Manige mage hite.
Yes.
But that is an Assamese touch also.
So Aditya, be regularly with us. You will have the answer to your question. We spend so much.
Also, you might find the answer to your question after the first innings gets over.
Yes.
Also,
I know.
for all we know.
Gujarat Titans are playing Vijay Shankar because of Majboori.
Just for the heck of it, I want Riyan Parag to troll us and score some runs.
I know. Come on, Riyan, you can do
Can
it.
he do
Yes,
it?
man.
Can he do it?
Make a. Okay, Sanket Joshi is saying, who according to you guys has been the find of the season till now?
Tilak Verma.
Umran Malik.
Good.
Umran Malik, you knew. I'm saying find of the season,
No,
first season.
He'll come.
He did
Young
his
guy.
first season,
I'm saying
right?
young
This is
guy.
first season, full time.
Full time, of course, but he was there.
He was there
He
last
was there
time.
last
But
season.
we'll
Okay,
Okay, I'll
if
take
not
that.
Umran, if you want only
No,
the
you take Umrah.
No, you take Umran. You take Umran. We
Umran
are fine
maine
with
le
it.
liya.
Nikhil like we are fine
I
with
am
it.
really impressed with Jitesh Sharma.
Oh yes.
Fearless.
32 of 23 last game. Only guy who scored runs
Fearless.
apart
And
from Mayank.
the fact that he's actually changed his regular position. He's not young, he's 28. I mean,
Yeah.
when I say young relatively, I mean.
Yep.
You're much younger than us, nahi, at least me. But
Only talk about yourself. Nikhil.
No, but I'm saying what I like about him is the fact that he used to be an opener and then
Yes.
pushed himself in the middle order, and how fearlessly he's batting, playing at the IPL.
And-
he was with the Mumbai Indians
Yeah.
this season, never got a
Yes,
chance.
never got a chance.
And he outdid MS Dhoni in a referral. Remember his debut game? He hit it. He was like saying, do the
Yes.
referral. That showed his confidence, and Dhoni praised him for that.
Yes.
Yeah. And also part of he was there when Vidarbha won back to
I
back.
think poor Ayush
Ranji
Wadhwani
titles.
hasn't had much, like only one innings he played after that, right?
Who?
Ayush Wadhwani.
Another good question, and this is what I love our subscribers for, because they come up with such nice questions. It gets us to think as well.
Yep.
Sometimes great suggestions. Vansh Jain is asking, if given a choice in Indian squad after the IPL, who will you choose between Bhuvi Natarajan, Umran and Avesh? You have to pick one. Who would you go?
I'll pick Natarajan.
Bhuvi. Bhuvaneshwar.
I was also thinking of Natarajan at the
Natarajan.
moment,
At the
because
moment,
that
yes.
left arm option you'll get.
Plus,
Don't have.
he's been bowling at
He's
the
bowling
death
very well.
consistently.
Yeah.
He also ends up taking wickets in his first over.
Yes.
Twice he has bowled.
Guess who's joined us on chat? He can't stay without us.
I know.
Shane Dias.
Oh my God.
Mr. Dias.
I thought you would join us tomorrow, man. Tomorrow's your game.
No,
He
tomorrow
said,
he'll be
guys,
with us.
Yes.
Guys, you can send Parag anywhere and he'll be a match winner. Wink, wink.
Oh my God. As I said, he's eternal.
Also, not to forget his, as Nikhil said, his 4 runs were very crucial last game.
Absolutely.
Well,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Love Rami is saying, Shane is in the chat, guys.
Oh man.
Parag, send him to Prague, please.
Oh God.
Mr. Bias, tomorrow is an important game for him also.
Yes.
KKR,
KKR.
they need to
Hat-trick of losses.
resurrect their campaign.
I think they're playing the table toppers, right?
Yes, Gujarat
Oh,
Titans.
man.
So, Bharveer Singh saying, after the T20 World Cup, we'll have the 50 over World Cup. I think after 2023 World Cup, there will be big steps taken by team management based on their performance. Agreed. For the 50 over or for white ball cricket, big steps will be, and we've said this many times before on Sports Today, that you have to look at World Cup cycles, and 2023 is when that cycle will end and you'll
ends,
start
yes.
planning ahead. But just purely for 2020 format, because the 2023 World Cup is a 50 over format, just purely for the T20 format, you might take a few calls after this year's T20 World Cup.
Yeah.
Especially with regards to Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma. Do you see them as a future in the T20 format going forward? For India, they may still continue playing IPL for a few years.
Yep.
For India, I think that will depend on how.
2024 anyway will be in the West Indies and the USA. So maybe after the 2023 World Cup, there'll
Fort
be
Lauderdale.
wholesale changes.
Okay, Manikant Reddy is saying, Nikhil sir, Rocky is a mood changer and KGF is history changer.
I have to
I have
really
to
watch
watch.
that film. I'm a huge. By the way, when I saw that first film, I couldn't watch it on theatre. I saw it on one of these OTT platforms only. I was like, when is the second part coming out?
Really?
I googled it. Okay, and the date
Yeah.
because of COVID was changed thrice.
What is this? I don't know. KGF.
KGF.
Yash, the Kannada actor.
Yeah,
Yash is in
it's
there.
a Kannada film, but it's been like every
There was one
language.
batsman playing against us today. They were saying,
I kept calling him. Oh, Yash aa gaya KGF se. Yash aa gaya KGF se. Because Ajit is his name. That
Another
guy.
Ajit.
That guy. And he had like long hair, full that similar beard style and all. are like full feels only KGF.
I haven't seen it, unfortunately, so I can't.
I quite liked it. It's on Prime if I'm not wrong.
Sanket has a comment about your dance. He's
Oh,
saying
man.
Sid is doing crunches.
Crunch.
Crunches, oh man.
That is true.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I can only try.
You're gonna be joining the gym.
We
Yeah.
always get these hilarious ones. Anim World has one.
Oh.
He's saying फैंटेसी ऐप पे रेयान को पिक करा मोबाइल ही हैंग हो गया हाउ कैन आरा टेक इन द प्लेइंग
How brutal, man. How brutal.
Like people also come here to troll him along with us.
Rian, please do well today.
Please.
Man. Please.
Like troll us for the time being.
Sanket is saying hello from Germany and congrats on 80k guys. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Janke.
Who want to do 100k this IPL? So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to Sports Today
Yep.
and share it with your friends, all our videos, sports fans, because that's what we are aiming at. So don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today, and thank you so much for whoever has been part of this journey so far.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes, he's joining us from Germany, by the way.
Janke. So I
Sanket.
said Janke.
Ah.
One word you know, na, in German.
So
Guess
Prasad
something.
Bhagat says that because RR don't have any finishers option, that's why they have to stay with Parag. What do you
Yes.
make of that?
Storytelling writer is also trolling Rian Parag.
Oh man.
He's saying Rian will be a game changer for the Delhi Capitals today.
Oh.
Storyteller,
Yeah, why
writer.
not? Come on.
Storyteller writer,
Come on.
you should write your real name first.
Yes. Like nothing, he has to write something on his
Yeah.
name.
Tanmay Patwa says, what is the update on the COVID situation of Delhi Capitals? As of now,
No
you have
players.
2 players that have tested positive and the remaining support staff. So 6. Now you've got a family member of Ricky Ponting's family who's tested positive. Ricky is actually tested negative. But because of precaution, he's isolating because sometimes tests return positive a few days later. So you have to take those precautions.
Yes.
So he's not going to be at the ground today. It's going to be Praveen Amre, Ajit Agarkar leading the
Yes.
James Hopes and
James
Shane
Hopes as well.
Watson.
Shane Watson.
Oh, a lot of support staff.
Yeah.
Fourth,
2
fourth.
Indians, 2 Australians.
Yes. Storyteller writer has a question. Apart from Bumrah, who do you think are confirmed pacer for World T20? I can name 2: Mohammad Shami and Harshal Patel. Confirmed for me. For the remaining, there will be a fight. I'll wait for the IPL to get.
For the pacer, I will say Mohammad Shami, but my third pacer, I would say is T. Natarajan.
Ahead of Shami.
No, Shami I mentioned.
So ahead of
Bumrah.
Harshal Patel.
Yes.
I'll go the
What are
other
you
way.
saying?
I think Bumrah, Harshal, Shami, not so sure.
Shami not sure. He's outstanding. Yeah. I don't know. For me, Shami.
I'm saying that's what
Harshal-
all 3 of us have given different
Shami,
takes
Harshal,
because I
Bumrah.
also want to take Natarajan the way he's
Natarajan
bowling.
may yet be my 4th, but
Yeah.
I'll still wait for the IPL.
But maybe all 4 will go.
Yeah.
No, you will only be taking 4.
No,
So,
I'm saying,
so for that 4th, there will be a few contenders.
I'm saying
just
there's
that the
Bhuvi,
IPL
there's Bhuvi in the same team only.
Exactly.
Bhuvi, there's Umran,
And Natarajan.
Yes.
Avesh.
Khalil, who all are
Khalil.
bowling well. So there are many.
Maybe even
Siraj.
Siraj, yes. Oh,
So-
man.
No
I'm
man,
saying-
Siraj.
No, I'm saying never know.
No.
There's still half the IPL to go.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that call will be a little later.
Yeah, it will come later.
Mohit is saying Siri is so good, so jolly, so positive.
Thank you.
Hi Siri.
Hello.
That is true.
It is.
He doesn't make
Hello.
fun of himself. That's called great sense of humor. When you can take a joke,
Yeah.
that's what Siri has. There were a few questions. Kanav Kapoor says, who are your top 5 youngsters this season? That would be easy. Let's pick the 3 that we've picked right now.
Yes.
Which
Tilak
was
Verma,
Tilak-
Jitesh Sharma,
Ayush Badoni.
Badoni.
No, you had picked Umran.
Umran.
4. That's 4. I'm saying Jitesh Sharma also.
But he's
4.
not a youngster, no? 28-ish youngster.
No, but as in
Weber
the first
Varoda.
half.
Weber Varoda is impressed. Weber Varoda.
Weber Varoda is there. I'm sure I'm missing some
Maybe in
other-
that previous game, Hrithik Shokeen looked pretty good.
Yeah, one game. But,
One game. But yeah, he
still
looked
great.
pretty
No,
decent.
but can't pick him right now.
Yeah.
You have to look at somebody else.
Yes.
Who else?
Tilak Verma
Tilak
for sure.
we picked.
Tilak we picked.
Yeah, I think one of the standouts.
Actually, if you look at, if it's not just India, Brevis also would be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Devol Brevis. Yep.
If I don't know whether you're looking at just Indian, but if you're looking at all youngsters, then yes. No, you said 5 youngsters this season. So yeah,
Brevis
you can
will
put
be
Brevis, yeah.
It's not Indian.
Jitesh is 28. Can't be a youngster technically, but yeah.
No, I'm saying people you're seeing for the first time.
Age
that's
is
sort of
just a number.
Yeah. Look at Dinesh Karthik, man. Look at yes, Dhoni.
Yes. And DK.
Yes.
Old is gold. Yes.
Arey, yaar, after Sasta Pyaz, we have Sasta Nimbu today.
Oh my god.
But
that is not true.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Yes. There is nothing called Sasta Nimbu.
Satire.
Yes.
This is satire.
Yes.
That's why I can't have shikanji at home. Because of the expensive nimbus.
I agree.
I know.
So today, where we were playing cricket, right? This shikanji was so costly. Somebody pointed out, like, "Bhaiya, nimbu ka bhi itna charge karoge kya?"
$40 for shikanji, man. Normally in the past was 20.
Not even 40.
Then-
There it was some 70 something
70 rupees.
for shikanji.
Simple
For Delhi's
Nimbu
bloody
pani.
heat, you need shikanji, and this is itself
And-
expensive.
70 rupees.
Damn, I'm in depression now. Now somebody is saying, no, now I'm crying. Today I'm crying because of the rates of shikanji.
Sankalp's houses, do you think there is a probable big gap between international and IPL? Why don't we see last ball finishes happen more often in international cricket? World T20, 2021 are also boring. That's because the teams here are evenly matched. So you can't really judge the quality, and you cannot say that international quality is any less. The thing is that because of those cap that you have, the salary caps, that you can only buy, limited players with that limited money that you have, it just balances teams out. That is why each IPL season goes down to the wire. Each rules for the teams are same. For foreigners, all of that put together, just you have similar teams, and so that's why you have.
I mean, there have been last over finishes in the World
But
T20s.
I was just gonna say 2019 World Cup final.
Of course.
What more can you ask?
I know.
A super over in a World Cup final.
I know. Seriously,
And that too also ended it should have been another super over.
I am not going
unfortunate
into
that
that.
New Zealand had to be on the losing side.
I'm not going right. It was cruel. And that day we had 3 freakish sporting events.
Also, how old is Shahbaz Ahmed?
No, so that's the question that Manikant has. Nikhil sir, why is Shahbaz not impressed you? He's of course impressed us, but I'm just saying, I've been seeing him in the last 2-3 seasons.
Yes.
He was very good with the ball last season, I remember.
But this season was so
he's
good.
been
with the
very
bat.
good.
So
But
good
Prabhu
with the bat.
Desai also.
Yeah, Suyash
Prabhu Desai has been a good fielder. The first game that he batted, I thought really good. But the last 2 games again,
He's struggled.
He's not shown. what
Kuldeep
I
Sen,
expected.
apart from that one match that he defended against Lucknow Super Giants, he's been expensive.
He gave away 52 runs in 3 overs.
We're actually looking at, like first season performers, that sort of a criteria we had. So that's why we didn't look at Shahbaz, who's done well earlier as
Really
well.
well.
Yep.
Yes. Jairaj has a prediction saying today Butler will score under 10.
Which he has written butter.
Kuldeep Sen as well. Kuldeep Sen, another one.
Yeah, no, but we just.
But that way
discussed-
Chaudhary also.
No, but
After
Mukesh
last
Chaudhary.
game.
But I'm saying Kuldeep Sen, one game he bowled that final over.
Yeah.
Played
Apart from that,
decent.
he's
But
considered
apart from
50.
that, second game he got tonked like anything.
Yeah.
Conceded a lot of runs.
Okay, prediction time, guys. First ball is going to be
Today,
bowled.
Butter will score under 10. I hope Butter is cheaper.
I hope Devdutt Padikkal scores some
Come
runs
on,
because
come
I really
on.
like a lefty
And
batter. And scoring.
DC scoring 177.
It's Rajasthan batting.
Rajasthan batting.
Haan.
This is again second time this happened when I am here with you.
I know. RR 177 and RR winning.
RR 180 but DC winning.
RR 160 and DC winning.
Oh,
Again,
two guys at
two on
DC.
one.
I actually thought it would be the other way. I thought it would be RR.
I know.
Okay, that's all the time that we have at the moment. We'll quickly make our teams. There's still 2 minutes.
Yes.
If you haven't made your teams on the Gamezy app, do so now. You can download it. The link is in the descriptor. We'll see you now in the middle of the innings. Till then, it was great having you guys for company. We look forward to having you.